Hey guys. Um, I've been sitting here for quite a few minutes now, just admiring myself. I think I'm quite a handsome fellow, and I'm the perfect sort of figurehead
for great therapeutic services because I represent beauty, logic, reason, and
sane-minded but mystically insightful thinking to sort of weave together a narrative that provides an ontology, the boundary shattering, paradigm evolving, social, international way of thinking that can solve all the world's problems. Bingo, bam, ba, dum, doo, da, yo, yay, I've done it now. I've fixed everything.
Ooh, wouldn't that be lovely? So anyway, turning to other news. There was the missing dog crisis in Salisbury has been deepening of late. Another 14 Labradors, 3 Dachshunds, 12 Yorkshire Terriers, funnily enough, because that's a higher than expected proportion given the distribution of terriers in the southwest. It's a deepening crisis, and people are just beginning to wonder whose dog's going to go missing next. And for me, it raises questions about the whole position of dogs in human society, and the fragility, the sheer, the ice rose of that relationship with the dog.
And it's one that troubles me deeply existentially. It raises questions about consciousness, belonging, membership, social hierarchies. I don't know what to do with the information that I have about dogs. When I see a dog and their owner, I wonder who's walking who. And I feel that there are sacrifices made, there are social, professional, familial, sexual sacrifices, dare I say it, that owners have to endure in order to cohabit with their canine friend. And the relationship between them seems to prosper at times and suffer at others. And I wonder, is it the case that that wagging tail, lest it be docked, is a symbol of the struggle for freedom for all living things, and man and dog, the lupine association, the werewolfian, the fantastic cloven-hooved, goat-like animals of the woodland, of the hills, of the mountain and desert. They're hyenas. They are dogs. And it's no surprise, it's no coincidence, that's an anagram of gods. These are a species of northern Siberian Alsatians called demi-dogs. Demi-dogs, forgive the drunkenness. And some of them were winged, some of them were horned. They could levitate, they could cast time, dilation spells, they could slow time down, they could speed it up, they could accelerate, they could jump, they could go to the moon, hence the term moondog. They discovered that we are in fact on a flat Earth because they went on the underside. Australia is on the underside of a flat disc. And it is a wonder that they don't fall off. I don't understand that, because obviously gravity and that works hard.
But obviously it spins around the other way when you're cycling and stuff. The wheels spin the opposite direction. Especially when you're going in circles. Only to the left though, if it's going anti-clockwise, it's clockwise in front. And the Chinese have difficulty cycling anywhere because their wheels, the front one goes one way and one goes the other way, so they have to raise the rear wheel up and convert that action and work into a forward-moving circular rotation system with centrifugal accelerative dynamics. And that's the only way they've managed to move their economy forward, because their position on the Earth, on the northern surface of the flat disk, which we call the Earth. The Moon is also a flat disk, which is why we only see one face of it, the man in the Moon. It's a flat disk that sort of just floats around like that. Right? It's not a sphere. Anyone who says that's crazy. The dark side of the Moon doesn't exist. There is literally just nothing on the other side. It's an object whose ontological status just ceases to exist where it can't be seen. So in some sense, the dark side of the Moon and the album is very much a reference to the unknown, the mysterious ghost-like entities that can't be described with any normal human language, but they can be described in Finnish and certain variations of Ukrainian Slav, which is interesting. But look, African poetry, that's exceptionally effective at grasping physics of the Moon, which doesn't really exist according to the Hoffmanian interpretation, and Kastrup says that it's made of sausages. I wonder, are they vegetarian? Linda McCartney hasn't commented on this, but it is known now that the Moon is almost certainly made of sausages. And that's something that we're just going to have to get used to. It seems weird and crazy because it looks like stone, but it's obviously made of meat, processed meat as well. It's almost like it says something else, something more different than what's Mars made of. That's probably made of something like goat meat. But how did it get there? Why is it there? Does it evolve separately? Maybe it isn't. It looks like goat meat to us, but it's just a form of stone. It's self-organising, has behaviour, has opinions, has political dispositions. There's the conservative sausages on Saturn. There's the far left, almost anarchic potatoes of Uranus, which I pronounced correctly there to avoid back rank childishness, twittering on. And I need a piss, so I'm going to have to bring this to a close. But I just want to say I'm sick and tired of every single last one of you. You've disappointed me, you've let yourself down, you've let GTS down. The way you behave is lazy, it's foolhardy, it's cripplingly clumsy. You're like the Mr. Magoo that does fall down the hole. And it's really boring to have to put up with your shit, to be honest. I'm going to say I fucking hate you. I hate people that say we don't like the word hate. Yeah, there's no place for hate and negativity in this world. I say fuck you. You're lying to yourself, and that's what led to 1939. Oh, let's suppress the shadow until it kills everybody. Be mean, be horrible, be nasty, and make it count. You fucking cunt.